Onivia, League of Legends highlights.
Welcome back to the channel. In today's episode, we are going to looking at the best highlights from the today's LPL 2024 Spring Split matchup. Let's see what both teams have prepared for us today.
We haven't really seen
insane, like the cost of a kernel to the actual cost of a popcorn bucket. It's crazy.
I could see it, because I didn't really love to hear both junglers, at least being in the area.
Oh, hook will land. They're going to jump onto Gala here, but they may be able to turn this one straight back around. They will look for the feathers to fly. All the damage in the world, and Starry goes down. PP God follows him. A double kill coming in here for Weiwei as he makes his mark.
Out with the package. I also want to highlight, just going back, like even things like lane ganks and lane counter ganks. That's one thing with how the map.
You're feeling Moorish, you know. Well, I was going to say feeling Moorish is, that's an Azir that died. Angel is now truly an angel as he goes to the death screen.
His first item yet, so he's really going to be the menace in team fights that you need him to be.
I feel like the Rift Herald nowadays is just they don't know exactly where he is and they've completely forgot about him. There's going to be the package used just to try and disengage away from this ultimate. They're going to try and go in and steal away this dragon. They will not be able to get it. Mark going to try and jump in now onto the Azir and they'll try and burn him down. Angel has to flash away. The Maokai is going to go down for certain. Cube cannot get the kill onto Gala, and slowly but surely, bit by
day of LPL.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, I think it's just...
Yeah, walking in, even though it looks like they also use Scryers at the same time. You're right, Scout has an angle.
They're looking for an angle. Angel flashes an ult just to save his life, but they go straight in on top of the Kalista and Nautilus just to try and burn them down. The big ones are hitting, and they are landing. They are going to be able to take away this Aatrox, but it's a trade of 1-for-1. The feathers are flying. The Aerie almost taking them down, and that's going to finally go in. Finally getting themselves the kill on the Kalista. OMG are on the board, but it is... They do, but Scout's trying to go over and maybe dissuade it. He doesn't have the time. He needs to figure it out pretty soon. I don't think they're going to get it just in time. He's going to spot them just at the last second. And they're going to know now that they cannot take this objective. Looks like OMG back out on the map, looking for something else here. They might have it engaged, though. Right back onto the Kalista. A big one to the face. And no health bar left for you. Aatrox on the flank, looking to try and end this game right here, right now. The knock-up onto the Azir. They will not get the CC down onto him, but it is going to be the Cassante as the focus. And you can see the raid boss that is Zika just tanking up an absolute storm. Scout picks up a double, and that's going to be 4 kills all across to LNG.
Start being able to siege down OMG's base. And I mean, now it's just a matter of time, right? 24 minutes, 11k gold lead, Baron taken. It's been a rough one for OMG. And I think a big thing is, you know, hoping they could reset their mental going into the next one.
And Zika will get jumped on, flashed in, hooked down, and you imagine he's going down here. One more. Oh, there it is. Nice little javelin toss there from Starry to finish. 5-0-1 Corki, 4-0-5 Vi, 1-0-10 on Gala Zaya.
Gold lead?
Yeah, sure. Look, it's technically infinitely scaling in terms of gold. We'll see now. They go straight in onto the backside. Starry doesn't go down just yet. One more rocket would have killed him off. Finally, he gets it to the face. It's a double kill. It's a triple kill coming in for Scout, maybe even a quadra if they really want to try and give it to him. But it's going to be a pretty easy win, you imagine, after that for the side of LNG. They will take the advantage in this best of 3. As you can see, Scout finally getting full use, full value out of his GA.
Yeah, goes down, didn't care. That's why I was willing to go in so aggressively in the first place, right? Because he just went down, whatever. You have the GA, you're buying time for your team to get there. But now, Sheed, it's going to be the push for the game.
It really is. This was a slow burn, but it never really felt out of LNG's control. At home, they are looking and hunting for their first win. Definitely looking to redeem themselves from their first loss of the split. And this should be a pretty easy 1-0. OMG, they got a lot to think about coming into game number 2.
They really do. I mean, it was a rough one. I mean, like very early on, right? Not a lot of action happening for either side, but it was got and engage. That really is what has been his bread and butter over his career so far. But it looks like they're going to look for a bit more punishment down in that 2v2.
They could do it.
Yeah, they flip the damage. Ignite's still up, Equalizer's still there.
Yeah, he's going to take the damage, and they're going to be able to burn him to absolute hell. Not a chance that Cassante was living there. And this kind of goes back to what you were saying, Cube, who used to be such a stable and incredibly powerful top laner within our ranks, if you will, is take it steady. That's just what they do, but Weiwei wants to change that. Thank you, Caster Curse Gods, because this is how you make this one work. You're going to have the ultimates available. The exhaust goes down. Remember, Abel, no flash and no way out. Easy pickup, and again, rinse, repeat, get the punish.
Aggression, the ganks that was able to come through. Now, speaking of, 3 members of OMG here. Weiwei isn't that far away if anything did happen to break out.
No, they do get the spell shield coming out though, and they have the Keeper's Verdict as well. Perfect execution doesn't quite do exactly that, and they're still CCing him down! Oh! Finally he goes in, but they've traded it back because Angel had to commit more time and resources. A 1-for-1 trade as both mid laners go down. You do have Zika here with an Equalizer and an Ignite, looking for the Nocturne, flashing forward, putting in the work, and the damage is good. This is why Rumble is first pick worthy. They're going to try and maybe fight for this. There's still an Equalizer available should they want to try and go for it. Paranoia comes in. TP as well has been channeled by the Azir, and it was all for naught.
I was hoping that he'd be able to find more. Now I feel like for LNG, the next thing we're really looking at is them. Ooh, maybe we're looking at solo kill.
Not quite just yet, but there is a Xiaofang coming up to try and make this one work. An Ignite, a knockback, and a shutdown heading over to the jungler of OMG. Okay, this is good. This is good kind of moments to make this one work. The shuffle back, though, makes it so hard to make this a kind of one-and-done trade. Angel just trying to posture, but he's not going to be able to get anything else off of this, and ends up being a 1-for-1.
Set up for a pretty solid fight for OMG, where Paranoia actually might be up if you buy a little bit of time.
Their towers down, having more gold in their pockets.
You know, out macros sounds like it could be like a cereal brand. Like, buy your out oh, no time for that. It's Paranoia.
The Paranoia has come in. The flash is not going to get him out of fear range, but Xiaofang now has to flash away, but it's all for naught. He's going to die anyway because the rest of LNG were there. Weiwei did flash as well to try and cover the Akali.
Angel down there in the 1v1, but they'd have to burst him out pretty fast, which actually might be impossible.
Right into the turret, and they could go again. There's no one defending this, and this happened as well in the last one where they didn't quite get it.
Hell, they can engage.
They can engage, but is it going to be enough? You have a Shurima Legacy double TP coming into this. OMG, they want to stop this just straight up free fall of gold and pressure from happening, but how do you engage?
They can't. When I said they can engage, I was like, he's really only used Ghost. Now gonna use that first dash through. Ult comes out. And yeah, I mean, also there's that mana mute in there as well, but definitely feels like he needs a bit more damage before he finds any meaningful relevance. Can't say the same for the side of LNG though, especially now that we're
hovering between both lanes, knowing that they can cover top, they can cover mid, and if they need to, they could burn down this Baron pretty quickly. But wow, I don't know how Gala got there, but he got caught out and he is killed. They will trade it back miraculously, so it's still a 4v4, but I'm just not quite sure how he got there.
I mean, it seemed like he was just...
Whoa, Zika!
We're still going?
We are still going, and now we're going to see Angel maybe looking for a fight up into Angel. He is, into Weiwei. He's pretty tanky, has the locket.
But right now, they're just so conscious of Angel and where he could be. You can see them marking their flanks. They might get caught out.
They might be caught out. They're going to kill off Cube. He's so low. He's burning, and he ticks down immediately on the backside. They will trade back mark. A flash there from Xiaofang does keep him alive. They almost go for the full engage. Angel goes right back in with the shuriken flip, but is it going to be enough to keep him alive? Zhonya's does do just that and gets the nice little step back presence, but no real damage to follow up on top of it. There's still some decent work being done here by this Ezreal. 1 or 2 more Qs. You would love to have a True Shot Barrage available, but it's not quite there just yet.
Oh, he might be able to find a snipe right now.
He's looking for it. He's looking for it. Why? Scout, you know it was coming up. You don't stay in a straight line.
But nothing LNG can do to pivot off of this.
And again, we look at the replay.
For this
Able reset. True shot barrage is coming over. It's going to be able to steal it. The paranoia comes in. They're going to try and go for the 150-50, but it is confirmed by LNG. They knew the 80 carry wasn't there, and now they can look for the fight afterwards. A good equalizer to try and separate this fight. The Feathers come back, and Xiaofang is dead. Knocked into the wall is the Cassante, and he goes down. One moment, OMG are back into it, and then LNG. The steadfast presence got knocked into the wall. He wasn't quite in position to get killed there by Zika, but that does mean that Scout gets a free tower, more gold.
I wonder if they'll use Equalizer to try to push them off and get more damage down. It looks like they value that tool too highly, as it might open
really
up a window for OMG.
Scout looked for an engage there, but the double lock-it keeps him safe. Turret still standing. There's going to be True Shot Barrage again, up so often, and yeah, they're going to have to give up Weiwei's life, you would imagine. There's a good equalizer to maybe take someone down, but it's in defense to try and stop something from happening, but these small mistakes really are punishing towards LNG. Oh, Cube taking so much tanking, trying to see if he can stay there, but Gala's still around. Angel looking for the backside, but immediately gets stunned up. They put the exhaust down onto Gala. They get the knock up as well. They're trying to keep his ultimate for as long as they possibly can, and they will get down Angel. Nothing he can really do there. He tried so hard to get off, but he had a Mantra W, so he was able to speed up, shield up everybody, get a bit of heals going in as well with the redemption. But now Angel, he's running away pretty quickly because he is getting absolutely obliterated by Scout. He doesn't have a Shroud, but he does have a Shuriken Flip. They're going to try and get a little bit more. They needed the paranoia, but TP will be coming in from the side here. If they can catch out Abel, this could be massive. There's going to be the equalizer. The flash has already been used, and he waited so patiently, so diligently was Scout. He knew all he had to do was wait for that flash to come out, and that is an easy, easy pickup. For now, I mean, 4v5 with the Shrima's Legacy, this could just straight up be an inhibitor. They could look for the end of the game.
Yeah, they're going to push, and I just got to say, that is a guy who knows how to use the Emperor's Divide on his ear. That's what we were waiting for, Xiaofang now. I mean, now, yeah, they're just going to look for the end. Angel trying his best.
He's trying to cut off the minions, but here we go. They've got the 6 Void Grubs. The Karma's dead. Nexus turret number 1 down. LNG looking to finish it all off. Send us to a 6-0 day as Gala lets the Feathers fly. The Nexus turrets are gone. Cube will be the last one standing. He will keep his life, but he will lose the series. LNG 2-0.